significance of upgradation of the relations between the two countries into comprehensive strategic partnership and the manner in which it has opened up various sectors of cooperation. And he, in his opening remarks, particularly emphasized on the potential of the defense cooperation between the two countries. So that was India-Vietnam virtual summit that is just beginning, and those were the opening remarks by the leaders. Moving on to some other stories now. In Assam, 63 cadre belonging to 4 rebel outfits formally laid down arms in a ceremony in Guwahati at Srimanta Sankaradev Kalakshetra. The cadre belong to 4 rebel outfits: United Liberation Front of Ahom Independent, People's Democratic Council of Karbi Longri, the Masa National Liberation Army and United People's Liberation Front. The arms laying ceremony was presided over by Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal.
Longri, SS Commander-in-Chief in charge, Leapord Teron, on Teron. Leapord Teron, on Teron. DNLA অর্থাৎ ডিমা ন্যাশনাল লিবারেশন আর্মি SS পাবলিসিটি সেক্রেটারি হাদিসা উর্ফে রিপেন্স গার্লোসা SS Second Lieutenant Garang Gadao Urfe Ronil Jigdong, Garang Gadao, SS Second Lieutenant Aulot Nunisa Urfe White High, UPRF অর্থাৎ United People's Revolutionary Front SS General Secretary Lalmingthang Guite Urfe Frankie, SS Defense Secretary Sinkham Sen Guite Urfe Jobi, SS Sergeant Kelvin Guite.
We can see those visuals, important visuals of the arms laying down ceremony, surrender of the 63 cadre belonging to 4 rebel outfits. Help us understand the importance of it, and also how did this day come about, the efforts of the administration that led to the surrender. Those visuals coming in live from Guwahati in Assam. And 63 cadres belonging to 4 rebel outfits formally laying down their arms in a ceremony in Guwahati. My colleague Mridusmita is joining us from Guwahati. Mridusmita, if you can hear me, help us understand the significance of these visuals, the efforts of the administration that made this day a reality. Second big surrender of the year. Mridusmita, if you can hear me, tell us more about these visuals that we can see. An important laying down of arms by 63 cadre belonging to 4 various rebel outfits of the Northeast. How significant is this day, and how did it come about, the efforts of the administration? I hope you can hear me, Mridusmita.
Yes, of course, I can hear you.
Yes.
Since 63 cadres of the 4 different outfits of Assam have laid down their arms today, and the formal ceremony is going on here. And I would also like to quote here, tell the total of 18 numbers of Alpha Independent Group. They have laid down their arms, and especially the main people of the outfit, one is SS Brigadier Drishti Rajkhwa, who was of Alpha Independent. He has also laid down his arms. Then Western Commandant of Alpha Independent, SS Lieutenant Colonel Montu Saikia, who was also one of the very prominent leaders of the Alpha Independent Group. He has also laid down his arms.
Mridusmita, if I can stop you for a moment, I think Chief Minister of Assam is going to make a statement. If for a moment I could stop you.
Okay.
And those visuals coming in live from Assam, from Guwahati. Important day. 63 cadre belonging to 4 rebel outfits formally laying down their arms. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal was presiding over the program. It's the second big surrender of the extremists in the northeast. In this edition, 63 cadres belonging to the 4 rebel outfits formally laying down their arms. We'll be getting more updates on that story. The cadre, meanwhile, belong to 4 rebel outfits: United Liberation Front of Ahom, Independent, Alpha I, People's Democratic Council of Karbi Longri, that's PDCK. Also, the Masa National Liberations Army and United People's Liberation Front. The arms laying ceremony is presided over by Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal. We'll try and connect with my colleague Mridusmita once again. Mridusmita, if you're with us, you were telling us about the significance of the ceremony today.
Yes.
Please.
Mainly the outfits like especially the Alpha Independent who have laid down their arms. Many prominent leaders of the outfit have laid down their arms ceremony during the ceremony. And as I already mentioned, the names of few of them.
Yes.
And they were like too much into the as they are now have now joined the mainstream. So it is a very positive step towards the peace process here in Assam, as many years back there were like different incidents of extremist bombing, then many different incidents where people were afraid to go out of their homes because of such extremist groups.
All right, Mridusmita, we'll connect with you for more, but thanks very much for joining us with those updates. And moving on, considering the prevailing situation in the United Kingdom, Government of India has decided that all flights originating from the UK to India to be suspended till 31st of December 2020. Now, this suspension to start with effect from 23:59 hours, 22nd of December 2020. Consequently, flights from India to UK shall stand temporarily suspended till 31st of December, end of the year 2020. The emergence of a mutated variant of coronavirus in the United Kingdom has led to a surge in the infection rate in the British country. Several European countries have banned flights to and from Britain after news of the new coronavirus strain, up to 70% more transmissible than the original breakout. Earlier in the morning, United Health Ministry convened a meeting this morning to discuss the emergence of mutated variant of the coronavirus in the UK. And Ministry of Civil Aviation said passengers arriving from UK in all transit flights should be subject to mandatory RT-PCR test on arrival at the airports. In a message, Ministry of Civil Aviation said, as a measure of abundant precaution, passengers arriving from the UK in all transit flights, flights that have taken off or flights which are reaching India before 22nd December 23:59 hours should be subject to mandatory RT-PCR COVID test on arrival at airports concerned. And replying to a question on emergence of mutated variant of coronavirus in the United Kingdom, Union Minister Dr. Harshvardhan assured the people that government is on alert on developments in this regard. He added that there is no need to panic at the moment.
ये सब imaginary situations, imaginary बातें, imaginary panic, इन सब के अंदर आप अपने आप को मत उलझाइए। सरकार हर बात के लिए पूरी तरह से सजग है और जैसे पिछले 1 साल में आपने देखा कि सरकार ने आवश्यकता के अनुरूप जनता के हितों की रक्षा करने के लिए जो जिस समय पर आवश्यकता किया, वो सारी चीज़ें सरकार देख रही है।
Let's now take a look at the update on the COVID-19 front from across the country. India continues to achieve significant success in its fight against COVID-19 pandemic. As per Ministry of Health and Family Welfare data, a total of 25,709 people have recovered in India from COVID-19, adding to the cumulative total of that has crossed 96,06,111 people who have recovered. With this, India's recovery rate from COVID has reached 95.53%. Number of COVID-19 cases registered in the last 24 hours have also seen a declining trend, with percentage of active cases quoted at 3.02%. India's tally of active cases is around 3,03,600, while mortality rate remains less than 1.50%. And President Ramnath Kovind participated in the convocation ceremony of King George Medical College through a webinar today. In his address to the students, President praised the efforts made by the doctors.
आपने अपने लिए जिस नोबल प्रोफेशन को चुना है उसका महत्व केवल जीविकोपार्जन तथा व्यक्तिगत उन्नति के लिए नहीं है। आपने मानव सेवा का मार्ग चुना है। हमारे देश में डॉक्टर को भगवान का दर्जा दिया जाता है। आप सब युवा डॉक्टर यह हमेशा याद रखें कि मरीज केवल मेडिकल केसेस नहीं होते हैं, वे संवेदनशील मनुष्य होते हैं जो पीड़ा, परेशानी, तनाव और आशंका की स्थिति में आपके पास आते हैं। अतः मरीज की देखभाल करने वाले डॉक्टर और नर्स में कॉम्पिटेंस और कंपैशन दोनों का होना बहुत जरूरी है।
Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar today released the Status of Leopard in India 2018 report. The estimation of leopards in the country went on concomitantly with the fourth cycle of the All India Tiger Estimation, whose detailed report was released on Global Tiger Day this year and declared to the nation by Prime Minister on Global Tiger Day in 2019. While addressing the media, the minister said India now has 12,852 leopards. More than 60% increase in population has been recorded over the previous estimate, which was conducted in 2014.
– 2014 में 8,000 तेंदुआ थे, अब 12,000 बन गए। शेरों के संख्या में भी इजाफा, बाघों के संख्या में भी इजाफा और तेंदुओं के संख्या में भी इजाफा। ये दर्शाता है कि हम इकोलॉजी का, पर्यावरण का और उसके साथ साथ जीव वैविधता का अच्छा ख्याल रख रहे हैं। हमारी जंगल व्यवस्था ठीक है और इसलिए ये प्राणी इतनी बड़ी तादाद में बढ़ रहे हैं।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the India-Japan Samvad Conference this morning. Focus of Samvad Conference was on enhancing positive influence of traditions of non-violence, tolerance and democracy in Asia. Prime Minister Modi proposed the creation of a library of traditional Buddhist literature and scriptures. He said the library will not only be a depository of literature, but also a platform for research and dialogue and a true samvad between human beings, societies and nature.
I would like to propose the creation of a library of all such traditional Buddhist literature and scriptures. We will be happy to create such a facility in India and will provide appropriate resources for it. The library will collect digital copies of all such Buddhist literature from different countries. It will aim to translate them and make them freely available to all monks and scholars of Buddhism. The library will not only be a depository of literature, it will also be a platform for research and dialogue